We're here with Derrick Webb, inside linebacker. Derrick, how has camp gone for you so far?
I mean, it's going just about 2 weeks in now, so we're nearing the end, and it's been a great camp. Been very physical, challenging, physically challenging, mentally challenging, but it's been a great camp. I like where we're going as a team.
Now, during spring, you had a nagging injury that kept you out a lot of practices. Was that kind of hard back then, given that you have a new staff that you were trying to impress back then?
I mean, yeah, it was hard on me, and also hard on my coaches. Coach Cabral told me, the biggest disappointment last spring is that I didn't get, all the work that he wish I could have got. But I feel like I made up for it this fall camp. I got a lot of work, got a lot of reps in, so I don't feel like I missed too much. I was able to jump right back in and get it going.
Now you're working mostly at the will linebacker position?
Yeah, I'm working will, learning all three positions. Coach Cabral wants the linebackers to know every position, so that's been the goal this camp, is to learn all three.
What position are you most comfortable at as a player?
Either inside linebacker, I feel comfortable playing, whether it's Will backer or Mike backer. I like being able to go either way, sideline to sideline, in the middle of the field, so I can run around and make plays. But I play any position they put me out there.
When did you see the light turn on for your teammate Doug Rippey? Was there a particular practice or time when it seemed like he had really stepped up his game?
Yeah, I say this spring. Doug was going through some things this spring, and I understand he lost one of his good friends, so I feel like that was a motivation for him to step up his game and kind of play for him. And also, with me going down with my injury, Doug had no choice but to step up into that starting position, and he flourished.
This new defense, how much is it different for you individually and your responsibilities?
I wouldn't say it was too much different. I mean, it's a lot to learn, and players are totally responsible for getting in that playbook and learning all the new concepts, all the new terminology, defensive terminology, and it's just getting in that film and studying and getting to learn that defense.
Last year, making some big plays on special teams and getting a few reps on defense. How much did that help prepare you for this year, as it looks like you'll be stepping into a starting role?
Special teams was big for me last year. We had Mike Sapili, had a lot of good linebackers ahead of me last year, so it kind of limited, all the playing time that I could get last year. But, I had a chance to step back, watch some great linebackers play and play my role in special teams. And, it just made me that much hungry to get out there and play this year at linebacker.
What has Coach Cabral been stressing with you as a player? Is there anything that he's been kind of harping on this camp?
Yes, Coach Cabral, he always wants us to, think and be able to play when we're tired. That's been what he's been stressing on us this camp, because, we've been getting a lot of reps and he's been giving me a lot of work. And he says, you have to be able to play tired, you have to be able to think when you're tired. So that's been my focus this camp.
What did you learn about your position coach at the end of last season when he stepped into that interim role?
I just learned about how much he cares about the team. He's been here for a long time, and when he stepped into that position role as the head coach, you see him try to bring a lot of the tradition back, and just introducing us to it, and we getting more back into the tradition. After we're bringing back coaches that's been around and been on some of those championship teams, and it's starting to feel like the old bus.
When you came in and under the former coaching staff, was that tradition lacking? Is that something that you guys have been embracing now since Coach Embry took over?
I mean, yeah, I guess even if it was lacking, we didn't know. We weren't introduced to it until Coach Cabral took over, and so. But definitely, Coach Embry, he's been embracing the tradition. Coach Bieniemy, 1990 championship team, all the tradition and hard work. They remember the things that they needed to get done when they were in our position, and I think that's what helps us the most. They know what it takes because they've done it.
You always hear how camp is a grind. What specifically is the hardest aspect of camp?
Day in, day out, pretty much the same thing, getting yourself ready to pretty much go out and do the same thing you did yesterday. You got to find that motivation. You know, what's motivating you to come out here and hit all day, 2-a-day practices, and, you know, getting ready to do the same thing the next day. You know, you have to find a motivation. You have to find your focus, and our focus is Hawaii.
Thanks, Derrick. Appreciate it.
Thank you.